Taiwan, a small island with massive geopolitical consequences. With growing tensions between the US and China, Taiwan has become a ticking time bomb at the center of one of the most volatile issues in global politics today. In today's video, we're diving deep into Taiwan's role in US-China relations, why it's such a flashpoint, what's at stake, and how it could trigger a global conflict if tensions continue to escalate. Stick around as we break down the history, military dynamics, and how different countries are positioning themselves in this high-stakes game. Let's start with a quick history lesson. The status of Taiwan has been a point of contention since the end of the Chinese Civil War in 1949. Following the defeat of the Chinese nationalist forces, the Kuomintang, by the Communist Party of China, the nationalists retreated to Taiwan, where they established their own government. Since then, Taiwan has operated as a separate entity with its own political system, economy, and military. However, China now sees Taiwan as part of its territory, an integral part of the nation that must eventually be reunified with the mainland, by force if necessary. This policy of one China has been a cornerstone of Beijing's foreign policy, and it has shaped its relations with the US and the rest of the world. Now let's talk about the military dynamics at play. China has made it clear that it is ready to use military force to bring Taiwan under its control. In recent years, Beijing has ramped up military pressure, holding frequent military exercises near Taiwan, sending jets into Taiwan's airspace, and building up its naval forces in the region. But Taiwan isn't defenseless. The island has a modern, well-equipped military, and its proximity to China makes it a key strategic point, a defensive line in the Pacific that the US and its allies have long sought to protect. Taiwan's defense is supported by the United States, which provides military aid and arms, even though it officially follows a policy of strategic ambiguity, meaning it doesn't openly commit to defending Taiwan, but it has signaled it would intervene if China launches an attack. The US arms sales to Taiwan are a constant point of tension. These sales, which include advanced weapons like fighter jets and missile defense systems, are viewed by Beijing as a direct challenge to its sovereignty over Taiwan. The US, on the other hand, views its support for Taiwan as a critical part of maintaining regional stability and countering China's growing influence. Over the past few years, the situation has been heating up. Flashpoints have occurred with increasing regularity. For example, China's military exercises near Taiwan have become more aggressive. In 2022, Chinese fighter jets repeatedly crossed the Taiwan Strait's median line, a previously respected buffer zone between the two sides. Meanwhile, the US Navy has been conducting more freedom of navigation operations in the South China Sea, directly challenging China's territorial claims. One major flashpoint is Taiwan's status in international organizations. Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations, largely due to China's opposition. However, Taiwan has sought greater international recognition, and this has led to diplomatic clashes. The US and several allies, including Japan, have made it clear they stand with Taiwan on issues like human rights and regional security, but this, of course, aggravates China further. And then there's the growing influence of China's military modernization. As China has become a global superpower, its military capabilities have advanced significantly. From new missile systems that can target US assets in the region to more sophisticated naval and air forces, China is positioning itself to assert dominance over Taiwan more forcefully. So, what role does the United States play in all of this? While the US officially recognizes one China, it has consistently supported Taiwan's self-defense, including arms sales and military training. The US also maintains a key strategic presence in the Pacific, with military bases and alliances with countries like Japan and South Korea, as a counterbalance to China's growing power. One of the most significant developments is US policy under President Biden. Despite the tradition of strategic ambiguity, Biden has made statements suggesting the US might defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. This has sent shockwaves through Beijing and caused concern over the possibility of a direct military confrontation between the US and China. In short, the US sees Taiwan as a crucial partner in maintaining balance and security in the Indo-Pacific, but any move to protect Taiwan could lead to severe consequences, potentially triggering a war with China. Potential for conflict in the Taiwan Strait has far-reaching consequences beyond just China and the US. For one, it could disrupt global trade. Taiwan is a key player in the global semiconductor industry, and any conflict would severely impact supply chains for everything from smartphones to military technology. Additionally, a military conflict over Taiwan could trigger economic sanctions, disrupt global markets, and pull in other countries. Japan, South Korea, and even Australia have significant security interests in the region, and a conflict could escalate quickly, drawing in major powers and creating a global crisis. Not to mention, Taiwan's fate is symbolic of the broader struggle between democracy and authoritarianism. If Taiwan were to fall under Chinese control, it would send a powerful message about China's increasing influence in the Pacific and the broader world stage. So, is Taiwan a ticking time bomb in US-China relations? In many ways, yes. With China's growing military power, Taiwan's strategic importance, and the United States' commitment to supporting the island, the situation remains extremely volatile. The next few years could determine whether this issue remains a simmering geopolitical dispute or if it leads to an all-out conflict. The stakes couldn't be higher, not just for Taiwan, but for global peace and stability. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How do you see the situation in Taiwan evolving, and what role do you think the international community should play in preventing a conflict? Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay informed on global issues like this one. See you next time.